Air fried, no batter, boneless pork chops. And I've said it before, and I'll say it again. A lot of bang for your buck, for one thing. That's $5.55 for that entire pack. It works great for breakfast, lunch, or dinner because it goes great in a biscuit or between some loaf bread or just on a plate with some vegetables. And all we're going to use is some Lawry's seasoned salt, a little bit of avocado oil, and some cracked black pepper. We're going to do it in my Ninja FOODI XL Pro air frying oven. And I really think you're going to be impressed. I'm John Sanders, also known as Jelly 007. Let's get this started. All right, I wanted to give you a little bit of a closer look at them before I open them up. And you can see here, they're boneless pork loin chops, fresh, never frozen. They came from Sam's Club, 3.21 pounds, $5.55. And you can see they're good looking chops, but you're going to be able to see that in just a minute because I'm going to open them up. We're going to put some avocado oil and seasoning salt and get them ready to go in that oven. I'll be right back. Okay, so I've already done the other side. I'm just going to show you right quick. All I do is just kind of hit them with this avocado oil just a little bit, and then I kind of rub it in and just, kind of feather it out, smooth it out a little bit, and then I take my Lawry's, and in fact, it works a little better if I turn it like this, and I'm hoping you can see that, but I'm having to do it left-handed now to keep out of the camera's way. But, that right there, now, it has a salt content, so you don't want to go awful heavy, but you want to get a little bit on there. That's what I do. And you know your salt content better than I, how much you like the salt. Then I grind a little black pepper on it. And like I said, the other side is already done, and if you want to take those and stand the edges up and do all that you can, but I don't normally. I'm not going to tonight. So now I'm going to let those rest right there just a minute, and then we'll get this cook started. I'll be back. All right, just for the record, these are 1 inch thick, and I'm not sure you can see that from that angle, but take my word, those are 1 inch thick boneless pork chops. And we're gonna let them rest just a minute, just like that, but I've already sprayed this air frying basket, and we're about to get those transferred to here, get them laid out the way I want them, and we're gonna get this cook started. I'll be back. All right there's how I decided to lay these out. It is 6 1 inch thick pork chops. I may even rotate this basket during the cook, and that's one of the reasons I'm not using the probe. And I've got my thermopan, so that's actually what I'm going to do. There's 6 of them. They're going to be different temps, across this oven. So, well, you can see right here, I put them in rack number 3, and I have a drip pan, you'd say, right below it. Now what I'm going to do is turn the oven on. We're going to go to air fry. I'm going to cook these at 390. And I'm going to go ahead and put the time at 20, but that's just kind of to help me keep up with it. But long story short, we are off and running. So I'll be back in a minute and we will see how they're looking. All right, I will say we're coming up pretty close to the end. And what I'm going to do is open it right now and let it stop. And a little bit of smoke, but no problem. They're looking really well. Now I'm gonna move this out a little bit to catch any dripping as I'm doing this. I haven't rotated this basket or anything, and they look even as it gets. I gotta turn this the right way and make sure you can see what I'm doing. Let's get an idea of where we're at. 140, and a lot of people would take that. We'll check a couple of them. 137, 142. We'll check this back one. 136. We got good numbers right now. If you ask me, a lot of people want 140 now. That's the new 145 is the new number. I saw 137 right there. I may rotate this basket and add like 5 minutes because I'm good with even 165. I'll just say it. Now, I know a lot of people, and as a matter of fact, some of my family members, they like 145. But I'm going to rotate it just to help maybe, and we're going to add like 5 minutes, but I doubt I'm going to let it run that long. 2, 4, 5, and we're just going to kind of keep an eye, but I will be right back. Okay, so all things considered, we're somewhere around 23, maybe 24 minutes. And I can't stand it no longer. I've got to take a look and see what our temps are. And, well, you can't see what I'm doing, so I'm going to open this camera up a little bit. And we're going to get some numbers. Yeah, we're good there for sure. We're good there for sure. I'm dripping on my glass because I didn't move my sheet pan. We're good everywhere, it looks like. So I'm gonna slide that back right there for now and get a place to set this because it's not gonna hurt. The door's open, the heat's dissipating, and we're gonna get it moved over to this plate. Be back. All right, I got something set up to just get it out of the oven. Now all I'm gonna do is pull it right here, set it right there. And well, we'll look at this while we're doing it. You can see what it caught. So that's what I used, just the sheet pan that came with the oven on the lower rack. So yeah, I'm gonna turn that off. And we're gonna give this a few more minutes to rest. And then we're gonna take a look at just how it looks cut up. So I'll be back. All right, I'll let you look at them right quick. They've been out for, I don't know, 2 minutes. But the temps are 100% perfect. I mean, like I said, they call for 145 now for pork to be done, and I hope you can see that. Sometimes I shoot for 165, but anywhere between 145 and 165 is 100% good to me. And you think about this. This is 3 1/4 pounds of meat, and I think it was 23, 24 minutes. And you see what they look like. They look excellent. I'm gonna get them moved over here, make some pictures. In fact, let's see what the bottom side looks like. But I'm gonna get them moved over here and make some pictures, and then we're gonna cut one up. But let's see what the bottom side looks like, because I did not flip them. So you're gonna wanna serve them this side up. And I expected that. I mean, I wasn't expecting anything different. I just didn't think they would look as good on the bottom as they do on the top. So, doesn't matter. I'll get them transferred. I'll be back in a minute. Okay, so you've seen the temps, and I'm just gonna pick this one and this one, and we're gonna cut those in half. Of course, that's gonna be breakfast and lunch. Man, I hate electronics sometimes. Anyhow, here's what I'm showing you. This is what they look like. Now, you saw the temps somewhere as low as 155, I think maybe it was I don't really remember, but all of them were above 150. And I've said before, sometimes you'll have a little pink or a little red in, say, a 145. Well, this is the only one. Now, this one's a little bit pink, maybe. But take my word, there is nothing wrong with that. It is safe to eat. But if you look at the rest of them, I mean, like this one right here, totally white. Nothing wrong with. The camera died while I was cutting these in half. That's why we're going back. That's why I stopped. I happened to notice it. I go into it, but never mind memory issues. But we'll cut this one right here on camera like I was those and explaining. But you can see that is perfect to me. That right there is what I look for. If anybody's got a problem with one around here, maybe, and not even me. In fact, a while ago I cut off and ate that, but that's why you hear me chewing. But you can see there's a slight bit of pink right there, but the temps were good. And I will say that sometimes when you take one and stop it at 145, you're going to see a little pink. But I don't know why I'm cutting all these in half, because these are supposed to be for tomorrow. But there's one of them. I'm going to leave one of them whole, but take my word. You saw the temps. Absolutely amazing to me that these are less than $1 a piece. And I cooked them in, I'd have to do the math on that. We added 5 and stuff, somewhere around 23, 24 minutes. They're fantastic. Again, I've already eaten some of them. I mean, I will again, but take my word. They are absolutely, they have a fantastic taste. They're moist, they're juicy. Well, you see the juice on the plate. And if you don't want to worry about any pink, then take them to, say, maybe 170. I wouldn't go much past that. They start drying out, I'm sure, around at 180, but I mean, there is nothing wrong with that. And you may have your own seasoning you like better. And by all means, use it. Ain't nothing wrong with that right there, though. Hey, I love y'all all. Thanks for watching my video. Y'all come back to see me. Get you some boneless pork chops and try this recipe. I love y'all. Bye-bye.